Hello, how are you? My name's Emma. I'm an artist and I'm going to help you this term create some artworks. Um, there's a theme for this term in hospital schools, and the theme is resilience. So I'm not quite sure if you've heard that word before. What does resilience mean? Well, resilience means trying hard when things are difficult and also trying again when things get difficult and keep on going until you succeed. Okay? And being able to deal with difficulties. So I thought we'd have a bit of fun to start off this week. We're going to make a resilient creature, a resilient bee. And behind me, I've got one. So I've made this cute little bee, and this cute little bee has to climb up and fly up the rope. It's quite difficult. And if I let go, he drops back down again. But he's going to keep on going. Shall I show you how it works? You pull the two strings at the bottom, and as you pull, the bee goes further up the strings, but if you let go, it goes back down. So that little bee has to try hard to reach the top of the strings. Shall I show you how I made it? I've got my stuff here. I'll point my camera down and you can see. Here we go. So you could do a bee or you could do any other sort of creature that you think is hard working. I've got some more pictures here. I've started drawing a picture of a beaver. They're notorious and well known for working hard. I've got another creature which is helpful in the garden, a ladybird, because they get rid of lots of pests. I'm just going to finish colouring in her wings. So I've drawn this on some pretty thick card. So that's quite useful if you've got some thick card. Decide on a creature. It doesn't have to be an insect. Could be a mammal or a bird. Oh, spiders. They work quite hard, don't they, spinning webs? So you decide. Right, now we're going to cut it out, whatever your creature is. Round we go. I leave a little bit of white around the edge. It makes it easier to cut out and it makes your creature stand out as well. And also, who wants to go cutting out little teeny tiny ladybird legs? Not me, they're too small. There we are. Cut all the way round. Now we're going to make the mechanism for the sliding bit inside. So I'm going to turn my ladybird over. What have I got here? I've just got some bits of drinking straw. Okay, cut those up. They don't have to be too long. Even the paper ones are hard to cut, aren't they? Right, one, two bits. Right, two little bits of straw. I'm going to stick them on here, parallel to each other on my ladybird. First bit of tape goes on. It doesn't have to be very neat. It's on the back, isn't it? Nobody's going to see it. Second bit of tape. There we go. Stick that one on. And then I'm going to glue something, stick it onto the bottom of my ladybird. What's this? This is like a washer that people use in DIY. If you haven't got a washer, maybe a penny. Have a look in the purse, see if you can find a penny. But give it a wash first. Sometimes pennies and coins can be a bit dirty, can't they, when they've been in people's bags and pockets. Right. And we'll find out why we're gluing something heavy on the bottom of this ladybird in a minute, okay? Right, now we need a piece of string or a piece of wool so the ladybird can climb up it. Do you know what, though? I had another idea. I thought, what's this ladybird trying to do? I think the ladybird is trying to reach a flower. So I've got a flower shape with two bits of straws on there. I'm going to see if this works as well. Now, you might have to be a bit resilient and try again to get your string to thread through the straws. Hairy string can be quite difficult to thread through. There we go. Got that all the way through my flower. And now I'm going to attach the ladybird. So same again, find your ends of string and they go in through. Can you see that? Oh, no, you can't see it because I've dropped it. In through the straw. If it gets a bit hairy, the end of your wool or your straw, just chop it off with a pair of scissors, make it neater. Right, there's the other end. There we go. One more to do. This is quite difficult. You could ask for help, but you could also just give it a go and try hard. There we are. So we've got two pieces of string that come out the end of the ladybird straws. Now we don't want them to fall off, so I'm going to use two little beads. these beads are slightly bigger than the straw, so they're not going to disappear up inside the straw. Can you tie knots? If you can't, this might be a good opportunity to learn. So I always start off with my bead on the string, cross it over to make a crisscross, take the top string, push it underneath and through the hole. You can do it again. Cross it over, take the top string, push it underneath and give it a pull. That's a good task, isn't it? A good skill to have, learning how to tie bows and laces, especially on shoes. String, cross it over, top string goes through the hole and give it a pull. Cross it over, make a loop, push the string through the hole and give it a pull there. Okay, so now it shouldn't slide off. So now I've got my ladybird and my flower on here. I'm going to have to just get it sorted out so it's not so wiggly. Should we give it a go on the chair, see if it's going to work? Right, let's slide that over. Bum, 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 bum. Right, Mr. B, hard working beat out the way. This one's a bit twizzly, isn't it? Whoa! There we go. Pop the flower over the top. Here's the flower. We want the flower to be at the top, and we want the ladybird to want to pull on the beads and make the ladybird go up, up, up. Whoop. Working hard. Oh no, she's not made it. Bit more work. Oh, has she made it yet? Whoop. Yeah, she's got to the flower at the top. That's pretty cool. I like that. And the reason why the ladybird falls down is because we've got the washer or the piece of metal or the penny on the bottom there. So why don't you have a go making your own resilient creatures, working towards their goals. They're trying again when things are hard, and have fun. I'll see you again. Bye.